close the door. Okay. Wow. Sorry about that. I've been forgetting about my stream for a while. Yeah. I kept forgetting about my stream for a while. So that's why I had to keep rescheduling it. Let's see. So, as it says in the stream title, I'm going to be running the normal cycle, but there's going to be no clothes in it, no detergent in it, and it doesn't say anything about fabric softener, but no fabric softener will be used in it either. So, let's get it started. By the way, I'm going to use default settings. Okay. Oh, the hot water's already coming in, huh? Okay. Imagine it being able to do that. But it can't. It can't, so you just have to stick to what we have for that. Still kind of fun, though. Turning down the cold water a little bit. fun, since I have currently nothing else to wash. Is it doing self-clean? No, I'm just doing normal just for fun, just because I have nothing else to wash here. Am I able to... Wait, yeah, lighting feature. Because if it was doing self-clean, it would be using all hot water. And I would have had some of that cleaner in there. Except that I used all of them when I did the self-clean on them last month. That's some nice warm water there. Now watch the front side. You're about to see some cool starter action. And bam, it kind of looks like a tornado in there. Like some kind of water tornado or something. You can actually see it even from the top. It looks like a tornado. You can even see the agitators slowing. Like when it slows like that, you could see it slowing. Just like that. Look at that. It's like a wave on my hand. I guess it's filling up a little bit more for a little more heat. Did it again. Did what? It's also kind of like a wave force without the inner drum. It's like some kind of fun way of getting my hand clean. So wavy. I'm gonna try to get all that fog. Got a little bit of it. Maybe in the other direction, perhaps. I got most of it that time. It has a really nice water current to it, though. That thing really creates a big water current in it. I can even see it from my viewing outside the camera. The impeller, the wash plate. And because there's no clothes in there, I don't even have to have the lid closed during the wash and rinse parts. Because at least when it has no clothes in it, it can't splash as much. Oh, forgot to close the filter again. I see. Were you talking about last night or like something after? Also, for some reason, it kind of smells like swimming pool water. It smells like swimming pool water. And it's in a washing machine. The actual filter on here, like the thing that really catches the most, the thing that really catches the most gunk in here is like right under the wash plate, which I don't get that. I don't get how it's specifically under the wash plate that catches the most gunk under there. And like, shouldn't it be like underneath the actual filter there? So, I've been thinking for a while, and for my Washometer top loaders, I wanted to have like that wave force action in my Washometer top loaders, but I'm still trying to avoid the copyright thing, cause if I use wave force, okay, if I just reuse the name wave force, I'll get copyright on my brand. So I was thinking of 2 other different names, and I need you guys' opinion on which one you think is better. The first one I thought of was Super Wave, and the other one was Water Wave. Or actually, I just thought of a third one, Wash Wave. Which of those 3 do you guys think is better? Also, there went the cooldown failed just now. So yeah, the water level right now is much deeper. From my viewing, the impeller looks like really big. Okay, now that I have more viewers, I need you guys' opinion on which of these three names sounds better that I can use instead of wave force for the wave force like action on my Washometer top loaders, because I'm trying to avoid copywriting it. So which of these 3 do you think is best for Washometer? Super wave, water wave, or wash wave? Hang on. I'm gonna try to find some kind of setting where I could bring up a poll or something. Like make a poll on here. No. Okay, we're draining now. What's that? Ah, poll. Okay. Okay, I just put up a poll on here. And I need you guys to vote on which you think is better. Okay, I got 1 vote for Super Wave. Two votes for Super Wave. Okay. Okay, 3 votes on Super Wave. Also, the Mega Washer's doing a jet rinse now. I guess it always does jet rinse. Okay, so now we're filling for the rinse. There's that. It's going on to the rinse now. And don't be surprised that it's super quick, because it's an empty load, so I mean, you should expect it to be quick since it's empty. About as quick as well, we're almost at half an hour, but it says half an hour at the beginning. I wonder how many gallons that thing can actually take. Like before it gets to the very top right here. Okay, still on 3 votes for Superwave. Is there any more votes that anyone would like to... Is there anything that anyone else would like to vote for on my poll? Yeah, there's a little bubble in that. Yeah, there was a little bubble in the filter. At least it's not suds, though. Obviously not suds, because we didn't use any detergent. None of the Gain, none of the Tide, none of the Evo tiles, also from Tide. None of the Ajax, none of the Extra, or anything else we have. I still have some of that Oxydol powder, but I have no idea what to do with it. Okay, more viewers. Anyone have, like, anyone else have a vote for my poll that I have up there? Which Wave Force name sounds better for my Washometer brand? For what's going to be a washing action on my Washometer top loaders that'll be just like the LG Wave Force ones. But the reason I put in different names instead of just Wave Force is so like I don't get copyrighted for my brand. Because LG already has the Wave Force name. And it seems that Superwave is getting the most votes right now. Actually, nothing else is getting any votes. So Superwave might be it. I was gonna go for Washwave, but I guess Superwave is gonna be the one. Unless it's probably because everyone just usually chooses the top option, probably. I'm not really sure. I'll put it in a different order in another poll, but like at a post, and see if anyone chooses anything different, because I'm not sure if it's the order of them specifically choosing the top one or anything else in there. Because it seems like everyone's just choosing the top one. Filling up to its highest, at least for actual agitation cycles. So, once the rinse cycle ends and the final spin starts, that's when I'm going to end the poll. I mean, I'll keep the stream going, but I'm just gonna end the poll that I have up there once the rinse cycle finishes. So, anyone else want to get in any votes? Now's your chance. You got 5 minutes. Okay, someone chose wash wave and water wave. Okay. So that's 3 votes for super wave, 1 vote for wash wave, and 1 vote for water wave. See how many more votes we can get before the rinse cycle ends. Okay, anyone else who wants to vote? You got about 3 or 2.5 minutes left. Because the rinse cycle's gonna end soon, and then once the final spin starts, that's when I'm gonna close out the poll. Okay, got 1 minute left to vote. Anyone who hasn't voted, put in your votes now, because we got about 1 minute to half a minute left until the rinse cycle ends. Okay, rinse cycle's over. So if you haven't got your votes, I'll give you 30 seconds before I close out the poll. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, closing out the poll. So we have 60% for Super Wave, 20% for Wash Wave, and 20% for Water Wave. That is 3 votes for Super Wave, 1 vote for Wash Wave, and 1 vote for Water Wave. Okay, closing it out now. Okay, final spin. Found fur in there just now. Which is weird because there weren't any clothes in it. Eh? Oh. Okay, final spin. Here we go. Minutes as usual for max spin time. I believe the extended spin time setting brings the final spin up to like 15 minutes, I think. I'm not sure. But there's also one for shortening the spin time. And I believe hang on. I believe the one that shortens the spin time makes the final spin about 5 minutes on the max setting. Yeah, because I think extended spin changes it by 1.5, like in multiplication, and then shortened spin just brings it down by half. Meaning an extended spin, like, brings it up by half of the original amount, which makes it basically 1.5 if you're counting in ones. That'll make it 1.5. Super wave sounds super cool. I see where you're getting at. I would use the light, but it kind of glares when it's closed. I think it's just about evening by now. Actually, it's been evening for like about an hour now. It was over like half an hour into the evening when I started streaming. In my zone, that is. But the sun isn't setting yet, because now it's the summertime, which means we get about 16 hours of daylight and 8 hours of, well, night. For fall and spring, it is half and half, meaning 12 and 12. Cold season, aka winter, 16 hours a night, 8 hours a day. As for winter, for summer, it's 16 hours of day and 8 hours of night. I learned that in my 9th grade science class. What was it called? No, not living environment. That was 10th. Really see that cool spinning action there. Even at just 500 RPM, that's still a good spin. Just as long as you have at least 500 RPM, it's a good spin. Make it go faster though. I think the motor I think that might be it. The motor is probably overheating, and that's probably why it's being so noisy during the spin cycle. Because it didn't used to be that way when I first got it. Although I think the motor always overheated like that, so I don't get how it could. I don't get how that could be the source of the noise from the washer during spin cycles. Might be from the tight suspension system, or maybe just after the belt fell off a few times due to loose suspension. That thing sounds like a monster, man. That thing sounds like a monster. That washer sounds like a beast. It's not even that heavy. It sounds like a beast. It's literally buzzing like an old-timer. Like an old-timer washer. It's literally buzzing like an old-timer washer. At the end of a cycle. Like, even when there's nothing in it, it's still being very buzzy. It's still very noisy. At least it's not as loud as the actual buzzing. Oh, eating mango. I'm thinking the noise might be from the fact that it's a belt drive washer, because it is a belt drive. I mean, because you guys have seen the inside when I did like the little repair on it from when I had to get the belt back on there. So yeah, you guys have seen that. If you watched a lot of videos on my channel, you have most likely seen the inside of that mega washer where there's a belt inside. Okay, that's gonna be the end of the stream since it's the end of the cycle. So, see you next time. Bye.